Hello, good evening, and welcome to At Home with Guillaume with your host, Guillaume. That is me. And thank you so much for joining me. Um, I'm just at home, evidently, and it is Thursday, December 4th, 2014. And I've had a pretty busy week, last week and this week. Just a lot of different stuff going on. I was doing some overtime at work, and I saw my friend Rice, who's leaving last week. Well, temporarily. We'll see. But I'm very happy that I was able to go to her leaving do. I got some amazing chocolate strawberries from Godiva's. I saw the Pipolati wrist opening at Hauser and Wirth, which is an excellent exhibition for what it's worth. I definitely recommend it you check it out. And then on Thursday it was Thanksgiving, and I went with my friend Gabby to get some amazing pancakes. Then on Friday, I went to the Tate Modern to see the new photography exhibition about conflict and how you visualize that through photography. That was really cool, and then I was working on Saturday and Sunday, and I saw a friend that I hadn't seen in a while called Hannah on Saturday night, and then Sunday I went to my brother's for dinner. We had sort of late Thanksgiving meal, and a quick shout out to the Hummingbird Bakery because I got there just in time before they closed, and I was able to get this amazing red velvet cake. In case you may have noticed or heard, I'm listening to Rihanna as part of my Throwback Thursday for today. Listening to Te Amo. And also, you may have noticed I painted my nails. And this is OPI Linkin Park After Dark, and I really love this color, mostly because if you look closely, it looks kind of like purple, but actually from afar it looks black. So the more layers you add to it, the darker it is. And I've kind of perfected the art of doing this for some reason. I just have time to think about it, I guess. It's very therapeutic. Anyways, tonight on At Home with Guillaume, besides listening to my amazing, glorious Rihanna, I thought I was going to make sort of a turkey, green curry, Thai curry with turkey. That's a tongue twister. Thai turkey green curry. Okay. And sort of, instead of using chicken or prawns, I thought I would use turkey, not tikka, turkey, because it's sort of a lean meat. And so just to show you some of the ingredients I'm going to be using, I'm going to be using this, which is the green Thai curry paste. You can get this from your local Sainsbury's. I'm going to be using some coconut milk. I just wanted to get that one, I felt like it. Some noodles. You can use rice, obviously, or anything. You don't even need, if you're going on the whole low carb thing, you don't really need to get rice or noodles. Some Brussels sprouts, or bean sprouts. Bean sprouts. They usually call for green beans, but I wanted to get broccoli and cauliflower because I personally love broccoli and cauliflower. And of course, extra virgin olive oil. So, basically, it's a very straightforward recipe. And I hope you follow along as I make it tonight. And no matter where you are in the world, I hope you're having an incredible evening and you're sort of getting through the week. I know it's sort of this midpoint where it gets kind of tricky and stressful, so I hope you enjoy making green curry Thai turkey curry tonight. Cool. Alright, so basically, what I want you to see what it looks like is just like this. So the color green is kind of like an olivey green, and the importance of adding the onions and garlic is just to add some flavor and give it some foundation and a good grounding when you start to add the green curry paste and then the milk, the coconut milk. The last three things, once you've added those, you want to add the bean sprouts, and this is great because you get a lot and they only cost 60p. You want to get cauliflower and broccoli, or any other vegetable of choice as you prefer. As I said, I just happen to love this. And also, the noodles. And you want to add these last, because they cook the quickest. It takes about 2 minutes. I want to just point out that it makes most sense when you're actually making this to actually use a wok. I know that might seem kind of obvious, but when you don't have a wok, the next best thing is what I'm doing, or what I think is the next best thing, is using a pot like such, which is somewhat resourceful. More Rihanna. I just love Rihanna. In case you don't know me, I'm a huge fan of Rihanna. I always say we all have our own inner Rihanna. It's just about channeling that, and yeah. So that's why I really like Rihanna, because she's very confident and cool, and most importantly, she's true to herself. And no matter what you're doing in your life, I think that's an important message to live by integrity. So, anyways, hope you enjoy Rihanna as we continue cooking this chicken. Turkey. Hello again. So basically, what you want to do now, you want to add some garlic and yes, more Rihanna. So you want to add some garlic and 1 small white onion, just to sort of saute with some olive oil. And it looks like that. And what I've done is I've added some diced turkey, and this is about 320 grams, which looks like this. And because it's diced, that saves you some time in preparation when you're actually cooking it. And you can sort of start to let that cook a little bit. You want it to be on medium heat so it doesn't cook so quickly, just at a decent temperature to sort of start getting it cooked okay. And then what I want you to do is, it says to add like 4 to 5 tablespoons of the green Thai curry paste, and that's, I imagine, about half the jar. So that's a good measurement in case you're interested. And finally, once you've added those two things, I want you to add the coconut milk, which incidentally I have opened backwards, upside down, because why not? And so add the Thai curry paste first, and then add the coconut milk, and you want to continue stirring for a couple minutes on a medium heat. California, wishing on the stars from your heart for me, my California king. My tribute to Rihanna. I love that song. Rihanna's ballads are sublime. Now, where were we with that curry? It looks like this right now. It's starting to get this nice milky green color, which I'm very excited about, and I'll be adding the vegetables soon enough, and when I do, I want you to add them for about 10 minutes, so that way they can cook thoroughly. Hello again. So I've added the vegetables, and they've been cooking for about 8 minutes or so, and they seem to be going okay. The water, or the curry, is boiling right now, and it looks like this. It's got those delicious bean sprouts, cauliflower, broccoli, turkey, onions, garlic, all sort of working together in such a beautiful harmony. And I like to think that maybe my Thai green curry is in sync with Rihanna. Just possibly. Especially this song. When I saw her performing at the 777 concert in London, it was just amazing. Besides the fact that, I mean, she just has this way of opening a song. It's just so epically, and there's no other way to describe it than epic, and extraordinary, and you just feel sort of seduced into this song. And when she performed it, she had kind of messed up on it, but it wasn't so much her fault. It was more so, I think, just the backing track, which just wasn't synced to the song, because the rest of the band seemed to get with the program. So anyway, it's one of my favorite songs because it's perhaps one of the most existential songs of Rihanna. I mean, fundamentally, it has to do with sort of her quest to find true love, which is, I think, something we can all identify with. And especially when you're someone like Rihanna who travels all over the world, I'm sure you have a lot of opportunity to meet whoever you think is your true love. In fact, I think that's a huge part of Rihanna's music throughout her career. That has a lot to do with not just the search and the struggle, but also what I like to call the breaking point, which is this idea that Rihanna's music often is about relationships that are either at the break of ending or at the break of the beginning, but never something that's totally stable. She's constantly in this flux, which I find quite fascinating, because in contrast to other musicians, she's sort of perfected this ability to sing to so many different people. I mean, if you're a single person, like I am, then you can relate to that, you know? And so she sings a lot about both intimacy and desire, but also betrayal. And Unfaithful happens to also be one of my favorite songs, as well as Take a Bow. And what's fascinating about Rihanna is she speaks both perspectives, both the person who's been betrayed and the betrayer. So it's quite dynamic as well. I'm going to add the noodles in soon. Oh, and see, this is what I'm talking about. What now? No, it's just a very... on her unapologetic album, What Now just spoke the most directly to me, and I'm sure maybe it did to you. I think the reason why is because it's just so powerful. You know, what now? You just try to not think about whatever it is that's bothering you, especially, I don't know, if you don't feel like you can trust someone, or just have difficulty trusting anyone because, you know, your relationship has just ended, you're at the breaking point, and you're almost going crazy because you don't know what's next, you don't know what to do even now. And that's why I like Rihanna so much, because she just cuts to the chase, she doesn't beat around the bush, she's just very direct, and she speaks to a lot of different people in that way. Anyways, what I want, it should look like this now, and unfortunately I still haven't added the noodles. I should do that, I think. Otherwise everything will just get too mushy. So, okay, so basically I've just added the noodles, and what's interesting, I've never actually used this brand of noodles before, but when you do use them, it comes in 2 separate packets, for some reason, and I'm using both. I imagine this is the sort of thing where if you have leftovers, it's better the next day. Like most leftovers, unless it's like fresh fruit salad or like just a fresh salad. I find like fresh salads never really last more than like a couple of hours in general. So, anyways, it should look like this. It smells really fragrant, fresh, and just it's probably going to be delicious, and I think it's ready to eat. Anyways, so basically, I just want to show you what this looks like. It's like this, and this is like some of the chicken, and I'm going to give it a go. Still on the Rihanna Throwback Thursday vibe. Mmm. Mmm. I think the turkey may be a little bit tough for my liking. But maybe that's just the nature of turkey versus chicken. I'm not sure. But I will say the cauliflower is cooked to perfection, and it does take sort of 8 to 10 minutes to get it just perfect, but also to absorb the flavor. So it's not just about getting cooked, but also to make sure that it actually tastes really good when you have all these other flavors going on. Anyways, thank you so much for watching At Home with Guillaume. I hope you get a chance to make your own turkey Thai green curry. I guess that's what we'll call it now. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and stay tuned next week for another exciting episode of At Home with Guillaume.